How's it guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a foundation review / wear test, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation, and I've got the shade Golden Sand. I've heard a lot of hype about this foundation. Some people have even said that the matte version is like a little bit of a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it comes in a really good price point of around 220 rand, which is about $18 or $17. So yeah, I think it is a really good price foundation, but we will have to see how it looks throughout the day and yeah, how it works. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is the face without any makeup on. Let us start with prepping the skin. I'm going to use the Lancome Advanced Genifique. It's got nice prebiotics, probiotics, and I just feel like it leaves the skin really glowy. I learned today that you can actually mix this into your foundation if you want like a really glowy look. Okay, and then I'm going to use an SPF, and I'm using the Pigment Bio from Bioderma, the SPF 50. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with a primer. I'm going to be using the Clarins SOS Boost Radiance Primer. This is one of my sort of go-tos. Okay, now that the skin is sufficiently prepped, I'm going to be trying out the Infallible 24-hour fresh wear from L'Oreal, and I have picked up the shade 200, which is Golden Sand. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at the formula. Okay, so let's have a look. It's quite a runny formula, I must say. You can see it's really sliding down the hand. It's not like thick, which is kind of a good sign. I'm using a beauty blender. Now it's kind of the part where you just hope that you got the shade right. The shade range was okay, but it was a bit limited when it came to more like porcelain colors, and they were quite like yellowy undertone. I don't like stuff that's too yellowy. What I like is how easily it absorbs into the skin. Like it doesn't, like for example with Double Wear, which I really love, you've got to almost press it in quite quickly because it settles quite quickly into the skin, and almost like starts drying quite soon. So this is quite cool. It's quite like easy to put on and really apply. It's a little bit gold, but I think I can make it work. Okay guys, so this is the foundation now on. It might be this pump leaks so badly. I don't know if it's just me, but it's already leaking. I don't know if this is just me, but this pump has been leaking ever since I opened it last night. I don't know what to do. That is the application of the foundation. Yeah, it's got a pretty smooth application, blends quite nicely into the neck. Yeah, I think I'm going to add some concealer now, and let's see how it looks after that. Quite happy with the finish. It's not too dry, but at the same time it's not too dewy. So if you are maybe a bit more combination skin, it might suit you nicely, but we'll have to see with the wear test, how it looks. But yeah, I do like the finish. Okay, I'm happy with the brows. Okay, I'm using a Hyper Matte liquid liner from Maybelline. Okay, happy with that. Okay, then let's get onto a little bit of bronzer and highlighter. And then let's do the mascara quickly. And I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is the Lashes with oil blend, full fan effect. I wanted the pink one, but they didn't have stock. And then I'm going to finish it off with the Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream in Apricot Silk. Those birds are so annoying. Awesome guys, so this is the finished makeup look. It's a super simple Saturday. I'm going to check in with you guys a little bit later. It's really early, it's before 9 AM on a Saturday, so I'll let you guys see a little bit later how the foundation is holding up. I think it'll be good to kind of get a full review of the L'Oreal Infallible. What I'm not so impressed with so far is this situation. Like, I don't know, this happened to me last night and today already, so I feel like there's something wrong either with the pump or I don't know. Yeah, this is not cool, but super impressed with the finish so far. Okay, and let me show you guys the makeup look, you know, a little bit closer in the light because where I'm sitting isn't very great. So yeah, you can see here finish. It's quite nice. It's really like not too dry. It conceals quite well, but I wouldn't say that it is the highest coverage. You have to use a few little layers, you know, to get the desired look, but I'm pretty happy with the finish. I think that's what I'm most happy about. Like it really looks like healthy, the skin. It doesn't look too dried out or cakey. I would say probably medium to high coverage. But yeah, I will check in with you guys a little bit later today. Hey guys, so I've now come back from quite a bit of activities out and it's 4 PM. So this makeup has now been on for about seven and a half hours. It's looking okay. It's a little bit shinier than I would like, especially a little bit around like the nose area. I don't know if you can see it so well here on the video. Yeah, you can see just a little bit of shininess, and then a bit like here where there is a recovering pimple, it's starting to show a bit, so there's definitely a little bit of fade, but all in all it's still looking for the most part really good. But yeah, that is still pretty impressive for 7.5 hours, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later and show you how it's looking as I move into the evening. Okay guys, it's now going on 8 o'clock. I'm still quite happy with how my skin is looking. My skin is a little bit shiny, a bit in the T-zone, but I did also apply a bit of highlighter there, so that's also like exacerbated the shiny look. Yeah, I wouldn't say that this foundation has been like, wow, this is the absolute best foundation I've ever tried in my life, but I also would say that it has exceeded my expectations, and I'm definitely keen to wear it again more. I must say, considering the fact that I put it on 8 a full 12 hours, it's actually really held really well. It's a little bit shinier than I would like, but again, if you were going to be wearing foundation for the entire day, you would probably maybe top it up with a little bit of powder at about 4 or 5 o'clock, which is what I would normally do. I just didn't do that today because obviously I'm testing the foundation. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy and quite impressed. I can see why there's a lot of hype about L'Oreal Infallible and why it is one of their signature foundations. It really is looking good for like 12 hours. Pretty impressed, and this was 220 Rand. I will check in an hour or two before I take my makeup off. But yeah, this is the 12-hour look, and yeah, really not bad at all. Awesome guys, it is now basically 10 o'clock and I'm going to take my makeup off and start getting into bed. So yeah, this is my final check-in. That means the makeup has been on for 14 hours. It's looking cool still, it's still okay. It is a little bit oily, but I am like a combination skin, so I do expect my makeup to be a little bit oily by the end of the day if I haven't touched it up. All in all, I think I'm really happy with how it looks, and I'm definitely going to be continuing to use L'Oreal Infallible. I'll do some more wear tests and see how it looks. I did, you know, go for a walk in the sun today and spend quite a bit of time outdoors, so I think considering that, this foundation has lasted really well. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review and that it has given you a little bit of insights into this foundation. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe as well as hit the bell so that you can be the first to know about new videos. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.